Hello, guys. Today I'm going to be doing Kids Are Stupid r/Kids Are Stupid. So I actually posted one of the things on it. So yeah, I'm gonna read it. The time I realized my stupidity could have killed me. So it was Halloween and I ordered a costume online, but it didn't arrive. So me and my dad, let me move myself, went to a costume store, and I was very excited. I'm gonna Oh, it turned off. I'm trying to wait for it to adjust. Oh. So, it was Halloween. I ordered a costume online, but it didn't arrive. So me and my dad went to a costume store. I was very excited. I'm not even joking. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So there was a car coming. Now I'm very short, so the driver probably didn't see me. So the car was about to hit me, then my dad grabbed me by the arm and pulls me back. The car speeds right past us, while I'm standing there in shock. Yeah, that's actually very true. I wanted to be Sakura for Halloween, but the costume didn't arrive until a week or a month later. So we went to the store and I bought a Mad Hatter outfit. And while we were going to the store, I almost got hit by a car. So yeah. I was a dumb child. One time my mom told me a story about how I cut myself by trying to open a soda bottle. Turns out I cut my middle finger. The next day I walked into school showing everyone my cut. I was giving every kid in my kindergarten 5th class the middle finger. Now, I wouldn't say that you're dumb. I would just say that you're telling the kids that they're dumb. Well, no. Actually, I would just, no, not. I would just say it's a coincidence. You didn't really know. So, I was not a dumb child. So, yeah. Oh, I actually think she was a dumb child. That's nice to know. Where am I? R/Kids Are Stupid. Come on, get me in there. That's too long. So this was around 2011. I was 11 years old, and I was at the mall with my friends, with my parents. A friend of my father and his son, me and his son, were playing, running around and stuff. Suddenly he falls first on the floor. I help him get up and ask him, "Why did you hurt yourself?" The kid then grabs my hands walks me to the spot he fell and points at the floor. I tried explaining him that what part of his body did he hurt, but he can't point to the floor. I guess his floor was the body. Yeah, the floor is his body. No, his body is not a normal body. It's the floor. Oh, that's too long. I don't want to read long stuff. I actually read that before I was reading this stuff. So I was in a shopping center a while back before lockdown, and it had elevators. I waited for one to come, and when the doors opened, I was greeted with very loud music. Some 10-year-old played very loud, "No, no, don't touch me there, this is my no-no square." And when I wanted to come in, the sound said, "The elevator is my no-no square." The boy seriously pushed me out of the elevator. That's so mean. One like is I pray for that kid. We'll get karma. So when I was around 4, by the way, the only thing that was mine was the "I'm gonna get killed on Halloween" post. So when I was around 4 to 5, so yeah, I had this game called Spore on my mom's computer. I think the other games I had were Roblox and Minecraft, so I think the game was Taekwondo, and for some reason I got so furious, I deleted the game off the computer. Also, nobody else played the game, so I deleted my own game. I can confirm I was stupid. Yeah. Who gets so frustrated that they delete the game off their computer? That honestly just sounds really sad. Alright, yesterday when I was minding my own business at school, this kid, maybe 10 or 11, walked up to me holding his bloody finger in front of me. Bloody spelled wrong. Dude, how old are you? In front of my face. Look, I ripped off my nail. Oh, I actually had a friend that ripped off their nail by accident. Oh, that's... No. My friend said it was painful. He explained proudly. Confused, I asked him how this could have happened. He went, "I was in English class. I was bored, so I ripped off my..." Oh. Then he laughed, awfully proud of himself, leaving me completely stunned behind. Should I be worried? Or is this kid trying to... Or is this kid trying to act cool? Okay. I feel bad for that kid. I mean, who rips their nail off? Anyways, my little brother used to steal my lipstick and smear it all over his face, run around the house screaming, "I have lips." Little kid, you've always had lips. That's awkward. With the drawers. I remember when I was 5 or 6, I opened every single drawer I had on a school night, thinking I was going to help me get dressed in the morning, and I just remember staring at it while I slowly tiptoeing over to me. Surprisingly, I didn't get hurt, but it was just a very funny memory. Okay. I was 5 or 6 when why is most of the kids like 5 or 6? I was talking to my sister about something, and she didn't understand what I meant. She's 2 years younger than me. I'm starting to ignore this fact. She didn't even understand simple common knowledge. Wait, so if you were 5 or 6, she would have been 3... Wait, 6... No, she would have been 4 or 3. So I gave up and said something along those lines. "You'll understand when you're older like me." Keep in mind she's younger than me. I realized a few seconds and corrected myself by saying, I mean, when I'm younger than you. At least I realized the first one was wrong. Okay, kids, so she's never going to be older than you. And you're never going to be younger than her. You're always going to be older than her. That's basically how it is. So this happened when I was 9. I think, yeah, I almost got killed when I was 9 as well. So yeah. Yay, somebody who can finally relate to something when they were 9. I knew I had a test the next day, and I knew I would not get a good grade. I mean, yeah. That happens to me all the time. The next day after lunch, I pretended that my tummy hurts, and it worked. My mom came get me. You mean got? You mean got, right? Got me home, and I had to go to the doctor. I was getting very nervous at that point. Doctor said I need to go to get me checked. I was very, very nervous. I was playing nervous really wrong, and it's giving me freaking anxiety for some reason. Oh my, there's so much wrong spelling. I can't. After the check, I checked. Guess this what the doctor told me after the check. You were right. He said I would need to stay a few days. If it gets worse, you will need to do Wait, what? You will need to go to surgery. After that point, I was freaking out and oh, there's so much misspelling. I realized I screwed up. I went and moved to my criteria around 16 and we I don't have to use that today. I couldn't eat for around 3 days. Oh, that sucks. After 3 days, the doctor told me I was going to do the ultrasound. He told me my eyes hurt. After a week in the hospital, I got home. Still couldn't eat too much, but better at home than in the hospital. After I got home, I guess when I asked, guess what my mom told me when I asked about the test? She told me it didn't happen, so that was all for nothing. It didn't happen because it didn't happen because there was only 2 students in the class, and she needed to do the test, and both students didn't come, so if I didn't pretend, there wouldn't be any test. So do not pretend you're sick just because of school. I mean, just do what you want, kid. One time when I was in my grandma's apartment building, 4th floor, if you're wondering. Okay. My little cousin were looking out the window across the street at a wrestling academy. They have those? I thought wrestling was fake. Looking at, the youngest thought that the boxing ring was a trampoline. They kept saying trampoline. Oh, I get it now. Trampoline. When I was in 5th grade, our class was going on a school trip. I was very excited for when the day came. I went to school. I was standing near the exit when I was checking if everyone came. I thought that I'm sure I just made my friends would be cool and said that I'm not going to. That's so sad. You know, all these stories are giving me anxiety attacks, but that's fine. We're just going to skip the new haircut thing because I don't really find it interesting. What? What's going on? What'd you do? Oh. When I was in 6th grade, I got sent to the office because I hated math and became really loud and annoying. My mom had to sign something, and for the first time it happened, my mom yelled at me. So the second time it happened, I wrote my mom's name Alex, not her real name. My mom was that mad that time. Oh, the kid that finally doesn't write mom. Alright. When I was about 8, I had long hair and like my dad's haircut. It was like a triangle, so I went to my garden and cut a big chunk of my O from my head. When my parents saw this, they laughed for 10 minutes no stop. I don't understand. When I was a toddler, I almost destroyed my hand. Why am I speaking in this? My mom was doing something at the hood of her car. I was at the door watching her do whatever it was. And when she was slamming the hood of the car, I just randomly appeared and stuck my head in. My mom was terrified to look, but her friend's son said she had, who would name their kid's son? Said she had to look, but luckily nothing happened to my hand since it was small and the hood didn't slam all the way shut. Yeah, one time I was trying to impress kids and I was like in 3rd grade. I ended up breaking my back for getting paralyzed. I'd always been an excellent swimmer. My parents made me go to swimming class, and ever since I was 2 years old, every year during summer camp, we would go to the pool, and I'd never have any problem. Always passed the swimming test. When I was around 6 or 7, I made friends with the girl around 6 to 17 years old. Yeah, I always do that. For some reason, always become friends with the teens. We played together. We went in the deep area of the pool. She said she had to go home before me, so she got outside the water to dry herself. Little me thought it would be nice to say bye-bye one last time. Bye being underwater and having just my head above water waving. Next thing I knew, the lifeguard jumped in the water and lifted me up. I was so confused until I realized that she thought I was drowning because I caught icing and I was shy. I just went along with it, and for the next time we went to the pool at summer camp, I was first to put on a lifeguard vest, even though I tried to explain I knew how to swim. They only stopped me to force me to, when my actual swim coach took me to, as a lifeguard at the pool and confirmed that I knew how to swim. I can't swim, so I always have to wear a life vest, and it always embarrasses me for some reason. So when I was 3, I watched the show, and one of the episodes had a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. My dumb little bad word. My dumb little butt peed on a fire hydrant while walking down the street. That's disgusting. Are you a dog? Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Hope you have a good day. I will make another one of these videos soon, I guess. Bye.